It started?
What did they say? I can't say anything.
Happy birthday, Maria!
Happy birthday, Fire!
And thank
On
you
the channel.
for this beautiful banister. Well, today we got our surprise birthday party from the administration team. And so they're going to ask us a couple of questions and we're going to reminisce about our first year of being born.
Being born?
Being born.
I don't even remember anything about last year.
I remember nothing.
I remember...
2016 was an awful year. We've made a mistake.
There were earthquakes.
Well, what do we remember about our year in the book terms of the book channel? My favorite moment, as many know, is when my dog showed up and started barking on screen.
that was a good video.
That was a great video. And what was your favorite moment?
I wouldn't say it's like a favorite moment. I just think it's funny that no matter what video I did, I could not stop talking about that book I hate. I had to read for English and I hated it. It's so long and it's so stupid and I hated the main character so much. It actually reminded me of a book, Extremely Loud and Incredibly Close. It's like, I hate it, but it comes up every time. It's come up in like 3 or 4 videos.
For those unaware.
None of which are reviews of that book.
Can you actually just do a review of it someday?
Like maybe someday.
Someday it's like 2-hour marathon.
It's a big book.
This is why the book is never brought up. Except for every time, because...
Every time. But see that, now it's in this video.
We have to make it a rule now, as a part of this year, our New Year's... Not New Year's, our birthday resolution. Not bring up that book. I'm kidding, we should make it a resolution to bring it up every single time, no matter what. Even in my reviews, like, I love Stephen King, but first we need to mention Extremely Loud and Incredibly Close. I believe our team has some questions for us about our life.
Our life.
Our life as 1-year-olds.
I think my tail's lopsided.
The struggle is real.
So the first question is, what is your favourite first book in a series?
I don't read enough series. Technically there is a sequel to The Shining. Does it count if there's only 2 books?
It's still a series, isn't it? It's still the first book.
Yeah, it's the first book. Shining's a really good first book.
My favourite is The Final Empire, which is the first book in the Mistborn trilogy.
What are the others like? Are they good as well? Or?
They're good as well, but I don't find them as good as the first one. The first one had a good mix of like all the action and the politics. The second one had more politics than anything else. And then the third one was really like the wrap up, so it was a lot more action, bit of politics still in there.
Sounds like that sweet Star Wars prequel trilogy. Carry on to the next question.
Disney's gonna sue us.
Destroyed.
Question number 2. Who was the first fictional character you fell in love with?
What was the first book I read?
Oh, I remember. It's really random. It's Grub from Artemis Fowl. He was a side character and I was really mad that he wasn't in more books because I loved him. Apparently I'm not alone. He was the brother of the main like head of police corps in the later books. And people have actually gone onto Owen Colfer's page and like, when is Grub getting a spin-off series? And he's like, what? Maybe. We're out there. There's not many of us, but we're out there.
The earliest book I remember reading is Harry Potter, which was in like year 5. I would have read books before then, but that was like the only one I remember.
So you had it for Harry?
Well, no, because I started from like the Half-Blood Prince.
Of course.
Would have been Hermione Granger.
Schnipp.
Yes.
That sneaky Schnipp.
I don't think. No, he was later in the book.
He was in the first book, not as much though. He had nothing like he wasn't Half-Blood Prince. True. Disturbed Fae.
I remember I didn't like the first book, or the second. But I like the second movie. Like, I like the movie of the Chamber of Secrets.
Fuck Dobby.
Don't be mean to Dobby.
Fuck
Dobby's great!
Dobby. He is a
Pretty
British
Dobby.
Jar Jar. Keep him
Don't
enslaved.
insult Dobby like that.
What is our next question, Dobby Lover 47?
Third question. One memorable children's picture book. and why?
Maybe a picture clips.
The children's How Was I Born book.
Well, no, like there was Spot the Dog, and because we were in New Zealand, and we would have the Maui illustrated like series about how he did all the stuff. Dr. Dog.
All I can think of is Horrible Histories, but those are like only like that's not a picture book. That's just.
Oh, did you ever read Clubs? Who's it by?
Yes. It's like got a weird collage thing going
Yeah.
for
You
it.
know what else? The Charlie and Lola series.
What's that?
What?
Charlie and Lola.
You know Charlie and Lola, right?
Of course.
Number 4. Best book you ever got as a birthday present or just as a gift?
Everybody just gives you vouchers.
Yes.
There was one book I got as a birthday present, which was The Phantom Tollbooth, and like you've seen in the review, I love that book. I read the back of The Phantom Tollbooth and I wasn't going to read it, but then I felt like I should because someone gave it to me as a gift.
My sister gave me a copy of Stephen King's Revival, something I'll probably review in the future. I loved it. I read it all and finished in like one day, which
Oh, nice.
I'm not a fast reader, so that's impressive.
Number 5. Final question. What was the last book you bought and why did it catch your eye?
When have I ever bought a book? I'm broke.
What was the last book you got out of the library?
Well, I got out like 9 books. Oh,
Was?
the last book I bought was classic fairy tales, but with a Doctor Who spin on there.
No.
No, I had to though.
No.
The money got given to me by a Doctor Who fan. It was a voucher. That's the only book I've seen fitting. Yeah, that's true.
Book I brought most recently that was fiction because I did buy a book about the issues of heroin abuse, where a
Why did you
mother
buy that?
has 2 twins and one of them dies of heroin abuse. But the book I bought beyond that was The Turn of the Screw, which is actually really good. Turn of the Screw is a creepy book where an uncle moves towns and he's like, I'm gonna leave these 2 kids here because they're orphans and I'm gonna hire a woman to look after them. And they're never meant to talk to me. He never wanted to see the kids, he just wanted to know they were fine. And the kids are not fine.
Okay.
The kids are being haunted by ghosts of the previous people who looked after them. And they start to go evil and the woman...
Did they kill the previous people?
No, those 2 died of like natural circumstances from what I can tell.
Pretty shitty ghosts.
And then they just came back to fuck with them. And so the new lady who's looking after them, she can't tell if these kids are actually just little assholes or if there's actually ghosts there that are causing them to be little assholes. And so that's the book. It's a very interesting novella, and I'm excited to watch the BBC short movie, TV movie about it. Because I trust the BBC 1997. Well, we're going to wrap up our birthday now with Figure 1 telling us how are we going to end up this big shebang.
We are all going to get a piece of paper
Oh.
on which we will write either a wish we have for the future, like of this channel, or book related, or another kind of message to our future selves.
Okay.
And
So we will be reading them next birthday.
we will open them next
Yeah,
year.
That one.
Or we'll see. Ooh, exciting.
We see if we got
Figure
pens.
2, I need a pen. Here, write on her copy of Margaret Atwood.
Oh.
I'm going to write on your copy of Olive Classics. I will give the viewers a hint about mine. It's something I've already mentioned that a lot of people want, but it probably won't happen because the author is a poo. Figure 1. What hint can you give us about yours?
I'm not going to give you a hint.
What?
Yeah. That's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
My hint is I just want a sequel.
Same. Figure 2, what are you writing?
She's writing an essay.
Damn it. I wrote 4 words.
Oh my gosh.
4.
Yeah, mine's a bit longer
Well,
than 4.
Thank you, everyone.
I've got 2 wishes.
No!
Ooh.
It's not allowed!
I'm the one who thought up this idea.
There you go.
Not allowed! Can you give us a hint about your wish?
One of them's about editing.
Well, ain't that just a dream?
One of them's about something that I really want to see on the channel.
Thank you guys
Yeah.
for joining us for our grand birthday. We're not going to sing happy birthday to ourselves, that would be too painful.
Yeah,
And
real sad.
continue to stay with us, and if you're new here, and if you don't exist, continue to stay as well. And we will see you in our future videos.
Yeah.
Goodbye! Maximum velocity! Brilliant.